So before we start this video, I must say everything I'm about to show you about this game is going to be complete and utter spoilers. I usually don't give warnings out like this, but I think this game deserves to be experienced blind with little information as possible. If you feel like that's you and you want to even know a little bit about this game, you've been curious, go pick it up on Steam, summer sale as a recording of this video, and just make sure to stop by afterwards. This video is literally going nowhere. Solar Ash is literally an experience. It's weird but fitting that this game doesn't have such a high coverage, and I don't know how to do a review on this game, but I just want to talk about it. This is one of the most beautiful gaming experience I've ever had. This product itself is art. Like, few times do I stop at a game and just stare at it, pan my camera slowly around the vista that has been shown to me and just stare at it. A few times I do that in gaming, but this game makes me do it time and time again. Every area I go to, I just stare at it. I appreciate the story, and more importantly, I appreciate the developers that made it. If you don't know anything about Heart Machine, go look it up. It's a very wonderful story of a man doing everything he can with the time he has, fighting all the odds. Solar Ash is a different type of beast. It's all about platforming and momentum. That's all there is to it. But the way the developers weave that mechanic into your exploration and then somehow make you stop to enjoy the beauty that is this game is phenomenal. I can't understand how they did it, but they did it. Maybe I'm a sucker for space debris, I don't know. But in this video, all I want to say is that this game is far too often overlooked. And in this video, I'm simply going to show you the underrated beauty that is Solar Ash. Spoilers ahead, massively so. But just look at how beautiful this game is. The game opens up with a girl standing outside a black hole. This visual itself, this imagery, is amazing, and she jumps into it. Waking up, tattered and beaten, we don't know what's going on, so we make our way through the tutorial area. And this is where the game shows you its hand for the first time. This iconic view from a distance, looking at some structure. It's the star seed, by the way. Having a character be small while looking at a giant object from a distance on a cliff isn't new to gaming or media in general. But here, the simple shift of perspective, you're upside down, does a lot. The world isn't upside down, you're upside down. If very subtly, it tells you that you're not all up there. It's funny how they do that. Making your way through the first area, you get a sense of the speed that the game is trying to give you. The momentum-based mechanics. Get introduced to the NPC that will be helping you, your only guide, your only friend. You fight the first boss. And then the game hits you with one of the most striking visuals it has. Her name is Echo. Yes, this is where the main bulk of the story lies. But she seems rather angry at us. Can't tell why. But that alone doesn't change the fact that this visual, this format, this moment in the game is complete and utter high fine art. At least to me. I'm incredibly rude, I'm sorry. You play as Ray, and she does a large part of pushing life into this game, into the soundscape of this game. The atmosphere of this game sounds amazing, but you need some thought, some voice, and she does a good part in giving you that. In the second area, you finally get a sense of the feel of the gameplay here. You get to run, dart, dash, and fight there are more encounters than it was in the tutorial area. That is to be expected. This is my least favorite area in the game, not because it looks bad, no, this just looks amazing, but simply because everything else beyond this point is better. The bosses, the visuals, and the enemy encounters. Not to mention the setting. I love ruined cities, but compared to what the game has to offer after this is literally the weakest area in the game. In the third location of this game, it does a good job of setting the tone. Now the boss is more than just a snake. But from here on out, I'm gonna describe this visuals, this setting, less and less. Because I think they do a good job of telling you the story themselves, or at least painting the picture. One thing I found funny about this game is that the feeling it instills in you and the mechanics that you have to play with are somewhat at odds, but in balance. You have to move rather fast in this game to clear objectives. You have to basically make your way through an obstacle course to get to an eyeball at the end so you may progress to the area or the objective. But yet, I can't stop stopping. Most of my time in this game, besides playing it, has been spent looking at it. It's funny that this game introduces some bosses with the most menacing presence, but no matter what, while playing this game, I feel nothing but peace, relaxation. Sure, you might be a little frustrated when you miss a jump, but don't we all feel that way? Well, coming up on my favorite location in this game, in Tholarach. I don't know how to describe it besides idyllic. It's weird. I see a destroyed shipwreck everywhere, poison pools everywhere, but I still find this beautiful. I guess I've always been a sucker for the ruined fantasy of any world, any space age. The most wonderful part about this area is that this section I'm showing you is only half. Love the boss design of this location. And this is when I knew I wanted to make this type of video about this game. Look at how I'm walking through this area. Look on how the developers framed this. They didn't need to go this hard, but boy, I'm happy they did. I'm just gonna let this location sing for itself. the sheer fact that you can stare down this Goliath of a boss, this behemoth that towers over you from a distance, from above it, I don't know how to describe the feeling I got. So we're here at the last location. I haven't described anything about this game besides just talk how pretty it is. And that's because, again, it is all spoilers. If you want to know more about it, go play the game. It's worth a buy. Again, Steam Summer Sale is the recording of this video. Go get it. This final location is the most dangerous location, but it gives you the most purpose when it comes to gameplay. If you've been playing the game at this point, you would have learned all the techniques and little skills. You would have unlocked a couple of outfits. You would have been more than ready for the challenges this area has. And boy, does it challenge you. Even the final boss is beautiful. I still can't not get over the visuals of this game. I still cannot get over the visuals of this game. I don't got much to say after this. If this video has inspired you to at least go try, please go, buy it, enjoy it. I'm sorry I spoiled so much for you, but I think the beauty of this game is so underrated. I just want to make a video focus on that. This has been Definitely Not a Box. Have a good one.